Greetings, Airsoft nerds. I am James. Bo is laying down right over there, and he will wander over here at some point. And this is what I'm taking to Centerville this weekend. First time going to Centerville, pretty excited. I'm going to be platoon leading for 3rd Platoon with Nick Ryan, with the great Bojo. Second time doing that with him. Actually, really enjoyed doing that. Nick is fucking cool because his whole mindset is like, we're not going to be here more than a couple days, so let's just go hard. Like, fucking right? Okay. Starting with the rucksack. This is my large Alice pack. I've been using it since, I think I started last October at the Victorville game. In one of my little side pouches I attached is just like different ropes and some 550 cordage and just knick-knack items, stuff like that. Have some extra rope onto the side, or some paracord on the side if I need to tie anything down. So I got these clips on here, I think the OB Innovations Clippies. This is not dry rot. If you remember from Kharkiv, I sprayed this with a fabric water repellent. So that's just kind of what this is. It's starting to peel and stuff like that. But this is not dry rot. This is just the stuff I sprayed on earlier. By earlier, I mean in like February. I have my entrenching tool for the trenches. I got my shovel on the side of here. Just got it from Action Surplus in Citrus Heights in the Sacramento area. It came with one of the UCP carriers. I think that looks dumb, so I just put it in this one, which if you've been watching for a while, a guy from Colorado gave this to me at the Colorado game. But the shovel, the e-tool that was in it, ended up breaking. So it's still really cool. And then I have my night vision pouch on here, which I usually don't use too much for my nods because my nods stay on my helmet. So usually I'll just put like snacks and shit in here. Usually in the main compartment on the inside, and this little fold down guy in here. Some guys cut this out. I don't. I put my meals and most of my snacks in here. So it's kind of like my pantry. On my big pouch off to the side here. This guy, I throw my jet boil, my stove, and like my cooking needs in here. And then my outer two pouches are usually miscellaneous things, extra radio batteries, or extra snacks. And it's like quick go items that really don't need to go in the main compartment. What will be going into the main compartment, first of all, is my sleep system. This is my Marine Corps improved bivy, which I got on eBay, and it's in really good condition. And then the only thing I'm also going to be taking is my Kifaru double insulated whoopee, and that's it. It's going to be warmer in Centerville than it was in Kharkiv. And this is what I took to Kharkiv, and I was totally fine. Little chilly, but completely manageable. I think the coldest it's throughout the weekend, I think it's ranging from mid-high 40s to like low 50s at night. I don't even know if I'm necessarily going to need this, but just in case I am going to take it. Several days ago, it was forecasted to rain for 2 days, and now that rain has gone away, so I'm still going to take this no matter what. Plus, it's not that heavy, it doesn't take that much space, so who fucking cares? But it's extra weight. Fuck you, go to the gym. I have my Nemo switchback, which I clip to the bottom of my ruck. Some guys put it on the top. That's fine. It's neither right nor wrong. I always put it on the bottom like this guy. And that's why I have these little bungee cords in there, because they will clip onto the ruck frame itself. I got my wet weather gear in case it does rain. But really in the off chance that it gets colder than I anticipated, and if I need more than a whoopee and my clothes and my bivy bag for sleepy warmth, I just throw on my rain gear and I'm fine. These are Carhartt bib overalls, and they go like all the way up to the chest. So they're really nice. Again, these things came in clutch. Look, it's Bo. These things came in super clutch in Colorado. And then I have my green REI rain jacket. This particular model is it doesn't say, so that's cool. But it's just a standard thin green rain jacket. And you'll notice these are fairly thin rain pants. There's no additional thermal layering or insulation because you don't need it on any of the West Coast games because it's not going to snow. And if you just move around and as long as you're not a bitch, you'll be fucking fine. Oh, look, I got the food out and Bo all of a sudden wants attention. Because this is going from Friday to Monday, so normally it's Friday evening to Sunday afternoon-ish, brunch time-ish. Because it's Memorial Day weekend, we're blowing through Sunday, and we're going to index sometime Monday. Look at Bo back there. So I am going to take some extra food. I went to Costco, got a big old bag of thick jerky. More, and I got a cool little Jacqueline sampler box. I'm obviously taking this out of the box for space reasons. I'm taking these liquid IVs. I've never tried these before, but I want, because we're going to be there so long, I want to make sure I have all my vitamins and I'm properly hydrated beyond just like drinking regular water and whatever energy drinks I'm going to end up rucking in. For meals, I'm a Mountain House guy. I really love them, so I've got chicken fajita bowl, chicken and dumplings, chicken teriyaki. Are you seeing the theme? Chili mac with beef, clutch. Chicken fried rice. I haven't had this one. I'm kind of looking forward to that. The granola with milk and blueberries. I don't think this is what made me have to shit really bad in Colorado. I think that was a different brand. Biscuits and gravy. Bro, the Alpine Air... Alpine Air, whatever it's called, cinnamon apple crisp is going to be super clutch for breakfast. That's also what I got the this Mountain House granola with milk and berries for breakfast. I've also got a triple berry crisp dessert, which again, these will probably just end up being breakfast. A couple extra snacks I'm going to try out. I've got 2 Cliff Bars. They're the chocolate brownies. These are going to go in my assault pack on my person because in order to cook these friggin' things, you're gonna have to boil water, and then you're gonna have to cook the meal, and theoretically, at any time, we could get ambushed by NATO and WAP4, so who knows how much time you have for that. So you always want to put a few things, it's like some pocket snacks, like some pocket burgers, at least in like a dump pouch or something. I've also got, what the hell did I buy? Pro Meal on the Go bar. It's oatmeal and chocolate chip. Looks pretty tasty. So like most of these bags, these little guys, are going to be going in my assault pack with me. And this thickums is going to stay in my rucksack as like a brunch snack. Just as a contingency, other than the fact that you really want to take at least a poncho, I'm taking a standard, it's an Amazon surplus poncho, but it's still pretty good. I've had this for a while. And 4 tent stakes. In the event that it does rain, I can just make a hasty shelter out of this, and I'll be fine. We're on Rust 4, so you know we're bringing the Smirsh out. Still the same setup I've got. One addition I did make, check this out. I got this cool handheld, wannabe Singar's clone handheld radio deal off Amazon, like 20-something bucks. And I am rocking the Baofeng. I do have the extended batteries on here also. And I've got all of it pre-programmed up, but it's, instead of displaying the channel freaks, it displays the channel names. So if someone pulls my radio out and be like, hey, what is this? I was like, oh, it's channel whatever. Yeah, so there's that. Front pouches, front 2 inner pouches are going to have magazines for my ENL AKM, which I'm taking. And then my left pouch will probably just be empty. It's like a snack pouch or something. Also on the front, again, I highly recommend this, especially for outdoor AOs. So for a med card, I have a couple of these. This is the red medical dog tag that I had custom made. In the military, a red dog tag means some sort of medical thing. So if you're allergic to shellfish or penicillin in the military, on your dog tags, you get a red dog tag that will say like your allergies and your immediate medical needs. I also have a little watch compass on here, just a little tiny guy, and a single red LED light. Whee! No, turn off. And a watch as well, just, in case. Really for cool reasons, but this little, and this is all clipped onto this little guy right in here. So if I need to just like go off somewhere in the night and I need to like find, and there's no cell reception, which sometimes happens. So I did this in Colorado. I just take this little compass, this little light, and I had like my night vision and shit too. And I found my way through the dark. And if I did, even though I got lost in Colorado, if I didn't have these, I would have been lost for a lot longer. To be fair, I only got lost in Colorado because I went right instead of left. That didn't have anything to do with my compass. I just forgot what way I was supposed to go. On the back of my Smersh, I've got my 1-quart canteens, standard mil-spec ones. I really like wearing these. And this butt pack is clutch. So I'll keep, my beanie in here for the night, my eye pro, extra eye pro. And this is also where like my snacky snacks go. And it clips right in here. Oh, it's got this cool little, I don't know if this is the appropriate way to use it or not. Take all this stuff out. Yo, Valken, I think these are the Echoes, are super clutch. It's probably the greatest product Valken makes. I should do a video on its own. Speed loader, I'll dump these out. Ginger needs this. So it has this liner in here. I assume it's waterproof, water resistant, whatever. So what I will usually do is I'll pull this liner out, stuff the things I need to in here, close it, cinch it down, and then close the bag that way. So everything I have in here is super secure. So like obviously my keys and stuff stay in my rucksack for the duration of the event. But anything that I don't want to lose, like extra snacks or extra eye pro, or since I'm just super paranoid about losing stuff, that's for me just like another added layer of security, so I don't lose my shit in the middle of an AO. If you take your keys out to a mission or out to the field, you're crazy. You are playing with fire. There have been a few guys, I remember one or two guys at Kharkiv were like, bro, where did my keys go? I was like, oh, golly, I'm going to pray for you, my dude. Rocking the cool little Russian military cap this year because it just looks cooler than my head wrap. Oh, my wife must be home. I got my blue stripy long, 2 blue stripy longs. I got another blue stripy short sleeve shirt that I just washed, so I just got to pull that out of the laundry basket. I'm going to be rocking my waterproof Merrill Moabs. I don't remember. I think these are the 3s or something like that. But these are the waterproof version. I do have the non-waterproofs, which I usually just take to like Victorville games, but pretty much anytime it's an outside AO, I'm wearing the waterproof ones just because at some point the grass will get kind of dewy and wet. At least it did in February, so that's kind of like lessons learned. Still rocking the Mortar Attack Repro shirt, especially on West Coast games. It's supposed to be mid-high 70s to low 80s this weekend in Washington. So let's see how many shirts I actually end up wearing. Because usually I'll wear like a tank top or some sort of short sleeve thing under. And then this as my uniform top. So like I could stay identifiable. So this is usually my main top. It's just Mortar Attack Repro. It doesn't have like spots for rank or anything like that. But it's super thin. Like, see. Super, like I can see my phone pretty clearly. I don't think you can see through. Yeah, kind of. You can kind of see through it. Like when the light hits it, you kind of see through it. Still got the green Idle Gear pants. I've been wearing these for, I don't know, at least 2 or 3 years worth of Milston West events. These things are super amazing. I highly recommend them. They're really good quality for the price. Still taking my night vision setup. Still got to put it all together. Still just the Wendy. Blah, blah, blah. You can check out videos I've done. What I did add that is starting to really help was I added this switch right in here because I'm using the older Brown Bear NVG recorder. So with that Brown Bear, the older one, I think they call it the Legacy. It's discontinued now. With the older one, it starts recording immediately as soon as it's powered. So that can be a bit of a power concern and like a little concerning for like your SD cards. So I bought this switch. So, and I put this little tape here so I can feel it in the night so that if I run my finger over this, as long as the switch is in this direction, which is to the rear, so the bulgy thing is upwards, you can kind of see that. See how it's sticking up a little? In this position, it will record. In this position, it will not. And then I got some NVG weights, some little counterweights in here, and I wrapped them in black electrical tape. I think this one, yeah, you can still kind of see it sticking out here, and it's reflecting off the light just because I didn't put black tape on that. And that's really this all I've done. Still the same Wendy carbon bumpy helmet. Still using Agalite harness, what do they call it, the chassis or whatever the hell, and a Team Wendy black helmet cover with a Wilcox mount and a noise fighter arm. And that's really it. Everything else is just extras here and there. Taking extra batteries. I'll be taking a few extra glow sticks. In case I do need to put up a shelter, I can maybe put those where the stakes are so people don't trip over them in the middle of the night. Looking back here, you know, jet boil. Everything else is pretty much the same. This is basically what I took to Kharkiv. Just more snacks. That's it. Because West Coast AOs are very easy and you don't need a lot of gear. And I haven't weighed myself. I will later tonight and add it to this video afterwards. But I'm guessing no more than 35 pounds. I'm not taking a chair. So this is probably going to be somewhere between 30 to 35 pounds is my guess. And I love you guys. I will add the weight part, my rucksack weight in here. Okay, that's how much it actually ends up weighing. So I love you guys. I'll see you at Centerville. God, I hope to see the WAP 4 guys. That looks so cool. I might end up doing that next year for Centerville. Just because a bunch of my homies ended up going WAP 4. I got to figure out what the appropriate way to wear this hat is. Because I look kind of, what is it? Is this cool? Is this what all the kids are doing on the streets these days in the Discord servers? I love you guys. I will see you later.